Hey, this is Kurt's Boat Doctor again. I had to cut you short on that other video because the battery went poo-poo on me, so I had to put a new battery in here. I'm charging up a unit right here. I got all my stuff in here. Yep. And anyway, the fuse blew and I had to put a new one in because of the trim tab. There was something wrong with the trim tab, so we're going to get that fixed. And then you can see I got the trim assist right there. I'm going to shut this off right here. And then of course you got over here, and this thing, you talk about fuel economy, son of a gun. I think wide open I was only doing at say 48 miles an hour. I was only pushing about 28 gallons an hour. A lot of boats at 38 with a 300 on it. And then I think at a good cruising speed, 37 miles an hour, I was only burning like, I think it was 12 gallons an hour and almost 3.9 miles to the gallon. And if I got her down to about 30, God, it got way down there. I'll show you when I'm running this. Yeah, I mean, it was down to, God, what was it, 3,200 or something, and I was still almost doing 30 miles an hour, and it was doing 10.7, 3.9 miles per gallon. So anyway, back to the Zero design again, and I'll show you that when I run, because right now we're 1.80 miles a course. I used only 14 gallons of gas. That's amazing, actually. So I'm going to get up over here. I already did the turn to show you how tight this thing would turn, like say in just a circle like this right here. I've already showed you that, but I'll show you again. See, I mean, isn't that amazing? Without cavitating. Then stop it. Now watch this in reverse, and this is where this really shines, because a lot of boats can't do this in reverse because you're a flat back. So I'm just going to start here, get it some momentum. This is in reverse. Look at this thing go. No water coming over the back. Now you try that with any other boat. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. I gotta stop that stuff. And of course, trim tabs, when they work, you can steer the boat with even these Lencos. Okay, didn't get up, it is quick. So I've got it all the way trimmed down, and then I'll hit it. Man, about 2 seconds. Whoa, hold on to your horse. Boom, it gets right up. Then you're going to trim it, trim tab here. So right there, 34 miles an hour, 3,400, 25 miles an hour is 7 gallons an hour, 3.6 miles. So I'm going to get her up to about 30 miles an hour. Almost 39.8, 3 miles to the gallon. Now I'm going to start trimming it. Now look at that. So say I'm 35 miles an hour. So 33 at 4,300. Let's get down to about 4,000 RPM. I'm doing 32.11 gallons an hour. Now a fast cruise at 37, I'm only burning 15. A lot of boats would be doing 24 to 26. Now wide open throttle. Boats would be at 38 gallons to 36 gallons an hour. So now I'm going to trim that all the way down. Now I'm going to use the auto trim. I'm going to hit that and it'll show you on your display. I'm not going to trim it. Watch these bars. That thing should start to trim right about 3,700, I think I got it. There, I'll leave it at 39. Then you gotta wait about 15 seconds. See how it's moving up? It's trimming itself. I'm not doing it. It's gonna do it again. There it goes. I got some more down. Gonna go up again. That's it. Some more. See that? Bring it back down, and it's gonna trim down by itself. Right there, boom. Now these stabies are just awesome. I mean, the way they handle it. See how I got water in there like that? So then you stop here, trim that all the way down, and take off the auto trim. I'm gonna let that drain. Because when you're going, it's actually picking up water and going into that. So I'm gonna let it drain, then I'm gonna close these valves, and that shuts the water off. So, but if you want it to drain, you got to wait until it drains out, and then you shut that valve. So, anyway, I'm going to shut that off. Oh, see, now the wind's kicking up. Hey, if it happens to get a little stormy, I'll take another video. But I think I'm hitting the tide right. But it definitely cooled off. What a difference between the east side and the west side of the bay, huh? But kick butt boat, I'm telling you. I'd get me, like you say, the dual range Garmin radar, 16-inch Garmin display. I get a VHF 215 AIS, a starter kit, so you can put your AIS and get it to move over to your MFD. Get me a Garmin camera for the back here, and let me see, a crab dabbit, electric, because that's, man, nothing beats an electric crab dabbit. And then if you ever want to do a lot of fishing, people doing the bow mount, get the Kraken, and then that autopilot you can get it to talk to your main display. You can set your autopilot, you can set a route, and you set the auto guidance and engage autopilot, and that bow mount will take you right on that route. So that's pretty cool. So let's see, VHF. Oh, then I'd get myself a GT51 Garmin transducer. That's good for the offshore as well. If you want super power, you get the 1 kilowatt, 275 low, high, wide. So then you would almost have everything you needed. Oh, a stereo. Then get the RA770 or whatever they call it. It's Fusion. And you can flush mount that, and you can get that to talk to your display as well. All right. But this boat's small enough you really wouldn't need to. Even if you put it over here, you could control it. Okay, this is the Boat Doctor out. Awesome possum. Whoa, what the heck?